Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. Today, or yesterday, I went to Michael's to get, to see what was on their clearance. And I found this button press thing. And I thought, oh, that would be cool. But I don't have a press, and it was only $3 for 5 of them. So that's not bad. What comes with it is 5 of these, 5 of these, and 5 of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this together. Just pops in like that. And instead of doing the press like they want you to do, I'm going to fill this with resin and put something in it. And then I'm going to glue, or I'm going to UV resin the back of this onto here. I'll probably glue it with E6000 so it'll be strong. But that's my intentions today. And I've got some things I'm going to put in. Oop, I forgot to cut that off. Give me just a second. I'll show you how I cut them off. You just take your pliers, your wire cutter pliers, and just snip the nib. I get as close to the item as I possibly can and just use the edge and snip. And then come to the other side. Flip it over and snip, and they fly, as you see. I'll find that later. But now I have a nice little starfish. And another one I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little dolphin in it. And then I got some with flowers that I'm going to put in. I've already designed them, but I'm going to dump these out. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got some of these iridescent balls, I guess you could say. I don't even remember. I think I got them off Temu, but I don't remember. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up using my UV resin. I'm going to fill up the bottom. Then I'm going to scoop some of these into here. Fill up the background. Got a little too much UV resin in there for those, but that's okay. I got stuck on the bottom. Let me get my a little tool. This will work. Push them down in there so they're in the resin. These are gorgeous. Then I'm going to take my little starfish, plop it right on top. And then I'm going to cure that. Push it over here under my UV resin light for 2 minutes. But first, I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Same way I did the first one. But I don't think I'm going to put as much UV in it as I did the other one. These things are going to be so cute. They're paperclip holders, for using at work or whatever you need to use them for. There we go. And now I'm going to put my dolphin on this one. Push it down a little bit in there. Put that under there. Okay, clean that off. Done with those. Next, I'm going to put some shells in one of them. I'm trying to take the lid off, and there's no lid on it. I set it right here. Silly me. Spread this around a little bit. I've got these little shells. I got them. I don't even remember where I got them. I'm just going to put them all in there to make a real pretty backing. I think that's the only thing I'm going to leave on these is these shells because they are gorgeous. Something different, but real pretty. Yep. Flip that over. Has a dark side and a light side. There we go. Just like that one. There we go. All right. Let me put a little more UV resin on it just to let it make sure it's all going to stay in there. Oops. That looks pretty. I'm going to go ahead and get that bubble out of there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cure these 3 and I'll be right back to you. Those turned out real pretty. I still need to fill some of them up, like that one right there, but that's okay. I'll wait till the next. I'm going to dome them anyway. That went down in there. Good. Okay, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use some of my Diamond Dust Glitter UV resin and just put a little bit in the bottom. Had to clean that out. It had a hair in it. Let's see. It's grass green is this one. That's only because I want it to come up through the flowers to make it pretty. And all I did was put a little bit of layer on it. Let me get out my tweezers. Pick them up a little easier, maybe. And I've already got the design I have in mind. These are such beautiful little flowers. I got these off of Temu. And they're not that expensive either, or they weren't when I got them. Okay, I'll push that back under there. And we'll do this one. I'm going to go with the same color. It's the grass green from the UV Resin Diamond Glitter Collection. Put a little more in it than I put in the other one. There. Now let's try this one. Oh, that's so pretty. I love these little flowers. They just pop. And that green behind them is really pretty. Okay, let's push this under there. And then I'll fill these up. I'll dome them. So it's completely covered. And push. Make sure that one's okay. Push. I think that one needs a little bit more. I got to get down on the side to see. And push. Okay, 3 more minutes. Well, I've got that done. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to dome these just a little bit more. Put a little bit more UV on it. I think I'm just going to do that to the one, and I'll leave the other one like it is. More on top. There we go. That's a little better. And I'll put a little bit more on here. Changed my mind. Hey, you know I do that all the time. Because I know these flowers are a little bit sharp. And I just remembered that I need to make sure that they're not going to be sharp when you touch them. Because these are, after all, yeah, paper clips. Here we go. Okay, push, push, push. Be back in a couple minutes. Now comes the other fun part. I'm going to flip these over. Well, certain ones I have to leave a certain way. It would be the dolphin. That way. I'm going to put a little bit of UV resin on it. Make sure I got it. I put it on there and made sure it was correct in the right spot. And let me do this. While that's doing that, I'm going to do the next one, shove it under there. I don't need quite as much as I put on the other one. And keep going. And the last one. And I'll be back to you in about 5 minutes. I'm back and everything has been cured. So let's go ahead with the reveal. And there's one. Oh, that's pretty. I love those little bulbs behind it. And that one I think is amazing. Okay. Oh, I love that starfish too. Pretty flowers. And then there's the other flower. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's just right down there, down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel. And you guys have a wonderful day. And thanks again. Bye for now.